Formula E racing as a pure electric power car racing on the top level. Always shows many new technologies of electric cars, and its new techniques also push the evolution of Formula E cars. So in this video, let's talk about what are the differences from the first generation FE cars to the fourth gen cars. Since the first E-Prix was held in 2014, now the Formula E World Championship season has been the 10th season. Meanwhile, the racing car also upgraded into the third gen. For the first 4 seasons, from 2014 to 2018, the Gen 1 car was used during these years. And due to the car was an electric racing car built by Spark Racing Technology, so it also has the name, the Spark Renault SRT-01E car. When Formula E Racing entered the Season 5, the Gen 2 car just became the new generation car on racing instead of the Gen 1 car. As a successor to the SRT-01E car, the Gen 2 car was named Spark SRT-05E, also known as the Spark Gen 2. After Season 9, the Formula E car got another new upgrade, and this was the Gen 3 car. The same as the first gen and the second gen car, the Gen 3 car also is constructed by Spark Racing Technology and designed for use in the FIA Formula E Championship. So the Gen 3 FE racing car, also known as Spark Gen 3 or simply Gen 3. It is also worth mentioning that some of the core components are built by the team and manufacturers themselves. Although we are in the Gen 3 car era, the development of the Gen 4 car is actually already underway, and the championship is planning to introduce the new Gen 4 car into the championship from Season 13, also from 2026. For the Gen 4 era, fortunately, the teams and the manufacturers are already expressing interest in the Gen 4 era, so we may see the Gen 4 car in 2026 smoothly. So, what are the changes for the Formula E cars from the first gen to the third gen now, or even to the fourth gen in the future? In my opinion, the most clear change is its look. The new cars are far cooler than the Gen 1 car. Another obvious difference, I think, is the halo. Since 2016, all of the open-wheel cars racing in the FIA, not only F1, but also F2, F3, etc., have introduced the halo system into these cars, and also introduced the Gen 2 car. Besides the look, the inside of the cars also got a huge upgrade. I remember the Gen 1 car even couldn't finish the whole race. The drivers had to change the second car to finish the race. In other words, in order to complete the whole race, every driver must have 2 cars in one race. Until now, the battery technically has entered the next level. At the same time, the maximum regeneration ability also has a significant improvement. The Gen 1 car is 100 kW, the Gen 2 car is 250 kW, and the Gen 3 car is already 600 kW. So the range is also improving, from 50 km in Gen 1 cars to 100 km in Gen 2 cars. Although the Gen 3 car's range has been lowered, it still reaches 94 km, and the top speed reaches 320 km per hour, which is the fastest car among all 3 Gen FE cars until now. Then, the engine power is another big changing point. The electric motors are more and more powerful, from the first gen 200 kW to the second 250 kW, and now the third gen car has 350 kW. Moreover, the third generation car also is the first Formula E car has the front and rear powertrain. The previous powertrain of Gen 1 car and the Gen 2 car is only on rear. So this is why the Gen 3 car is the fastest and most efficient Formula E car. In addition, it is worth mentioning that the Gen 3 car also is the first time that the Formula E car can run on a real F1 track, the Monaco street track. But unfortunately, the speed is far slower than the F1 car, or even slower than the F2 cars. In the future, the Gen 4 car should have better safety structures, and the car may have a heavier and larger capacity battery and a 100 kilowatt regeneration increase. In performance, the new car will have a 600 kilowatt power, or maybe more than 600 kilowatt. So when we finally arrive in the Gen 4 car era, we will see how it performs on the track in the future. Okay, this is today's video, and thank you for watching. Hope you can like this video. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.